Hey, it is a pretty day in Laurelhurst Park today, and it is a couple days after my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I know she watches these. And so today, thought I'd share a little story about one of the days I laughed so hard, so deeply and purely as an 11-year-old boy that I thought I would share it with you. It involves my mother, Arlene, and my Aunt Emily, and my Uncle Tom, and my cousins Hank and James, and my sister Sherry, and my brother Marty, who would have been a baby at the time. And my Uncle Tom lived at the time in the middle of the Arizona desert. Like, the closest town is Nogales, on the border of Mexico. And he lives in this great big house, literally nothing but desert around it, and a swimming pool. And so, of course, as an 11-year-old boy and kids, we get schooled on all of the desert fauna and flora that I'm not familiar with. I mean, I'd spent a lot of times in forests and rivers and mountains, but desert, no. And then, got my cousin showing me, hey, that's a horny toad, check it out. I'm like, oh yeah. Horny toads are cool, by the way. Not only because of the name, but they're cool. But as I said, we spent a ton of time at that swimming pool. And most of the time during the day, we never saw my uncle and my dad much. They probably spent the day pretty heavily boozing, playing golf somewhere. But here they would leave us at the ranch in the desert. And one day, this is during this time period, as I'm going by a bunch of kids about the same age as us at the time over there, it's perfectly all right for you to just leave all of the kids in the middle of a desert home miles from anybody with rattlesnakes and all sorts of things. Just leave them for the day and go off. And my aunt and my mom decide to go to Mexico to go shopping. So they go to Nogales on the Mexican side, and they come back with a bunch of hair care products that they'd bought real cheap in Mexico. And they're going to spend the rest of the day coloring each other's hair. Okay, so they do this, and we're in the swimming pool, of course. And they come out to the swimming pool with their big towel turbans on their heads. And an hour goes by, the timer goes off. They take off the turbans only to reveal bright orange hair. I mean, bright, like clown orange hair. And this doubles all of us kids over with peals and peals of laughter. And quickly, they decide, oh, well, this is terrible. We got to do something about this. So I think they'd bought a brunette, decided to go, let's go re-dye our hair dark and take this out. And again, same routine. They go away for a while. They come back with big towels on their heads. Timer goes off. They take off the towels. Only this time, my friends, they reveal bright green hair. I mean, like Dr. Seuss green hair, And again, stupendous peals and peals of laughter. Thank God I was in the pool, because I probably peed in the pool right then, laughing so hard, holding my 11-year-old belly as I laughed and laughed. And I cherish that laugh, that just pure childhood laughter. I love it. Maybe that's why I spend so much time doing children's theater and being funny for kids. That moment, green hair. And the moral of the story, splurge for your hair care products, you know. Don't buy the cheapest thing you can get, because I've learned. And Mom, happy birthday. I love you very much, Mom. And with this, I will leave you with this, my story of the day.